Why I Stay family. I am here to excitedly announce something coming up, super awesome thing coming up this next week. On January 31st, 2025, we will be releasing our first Listen In episode. We're going to do an 8-week series of interviews with former members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Now, what are they coming on the Why I Stay podcast for? Very good question. I'm glad you asked. They are not coming to tell us why they left. That's not the point of this. The point of bringing on the former members is to hear their experience in leaving. And what I mean by that is that we're going to take it away from the things that I tend to argue about in my mind with people or in real life and just get to their experience, because we cannot really argue with anyone's experience. You can never really know what went on in their heart and in their mind. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm not good at listening. I'm terrible at it. Okay. I'm really listening to people who have had totally different experiences than I have. And maybe that's you as well. We all know somebody who has left the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And do we like to talk about it? Do we ask them questions about that experience? I don't. I'm afraid of those questions. I don't want to get into that. I don't want to even open my own heart to the fear of, whoa, what if that happens to me, right? But the fear is the barrier that's keeping us from rebuilding our families, our communities, and our individual relationships with these people that we love. It's fear, and that is not of God. The questions will be like this. When did your faith transition begin? How did it feel? How was it when you told your family or your spouse? Did your ward know what was going on, and what did they do or what did they not do? Was it helpful? What helps, right? What helps? We can't keep people in the church. That's not our job. What can we do? We can listen, right? If this is something that's difficult for you, I'm hoping that along the way you can learn from my mistakes and then go out and rebuild your community, your family, your individual relationships with people who may not believe the same way as you do anymore. Kind of scary, kind of exciting, right? Okay, I want to see you there. If you're excited about this concept, go ahead and subscribe on the YouTube channel. Subscribe to this podcast on Spotify or Apple or wherever you're listening, and then come follow us on Instagram at Why I Stay Podcast so that you can see who's coming up and join in on the discussion. Tell me what you think. Is it helpful? Is it not? I need to know these things so we can decide if we're going to continue on doing this. So expect a normal Why I Stay episode on Tuesday. And then for 8 weeks on Friday, we'll have a listen in episode. So we'll see how it goes, guys, because there's got to be a way to listen to people who are different from you and hold fast to your own experience and listening as Christ would. So here we go. We'll see you next week. And thank you for staying with us.